Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true.
Woman child injured in three-vehicle crash in Hellshaw. A woman and a child are reported injured following a three-vehicle collision on the Hellshaw Main Road in Portmore, St. Catherine on Friday morning. The circumstances surrounding the incident, which reported happened about 9:30 a.m. and involved a taxi, are not clear at the moment. It is understood that the woman, who was a driver of one of the vehicles involved in the accident, had to be extricated from the wreckage. Firefighters and other emergency personnel were present at the scene. Kingston Central Lockup under scrutiny again. 10 months after Pernells escaped from the lockup at Kingston Central Police Station, another detainee, Rodolph Boxer Shaw, who was on the St. Catherine Police's most wanted list, followed suit on Thursday, triggering a high-level probe and embarrassment for the constabulary. The probe was ordered by Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson, who has tasked the Inspectorate and Professional Standard Oversight Bureau with the job to investigate the matter. Preliminary investigations have revealed that Shaw was released from his cell to take a shower approximately 5:15 a.m. Around 6:30 a.m., the 36-year-old was missing. Checks reveal that an air vent leading to his cell has been cut, and it is suspected that he escaped through that opening. Shaw had been in custody since July 27. He was featured prominently on the St. Catherine North and South Police Division's most wanted list. He was captured in Cayman Islands on July 8 and deported to Jamaica. On December 1, 2021, Pernells escaped from the Kingston Central Police Lockup that the constable humiliated after it was alleged that he offered cops and inmates $3 million to assist him in breaking free. A special investigation by reporters have revealed that Pernells, who was facing extradition to St. Lucia to answer to murder charge, boasted that he would escape. A source told reporters that an inmate, who had been serving as a jailer, reported that the key for the cell block in which Pernells was held had gone missing. The police knew that, and no attempt was made to change the law, nor no investigation was launched to find the missing key. But there are many people who have access to that bunch of keys, including a recent convicted inmate who served as a jailer and was given a run of the place, even setting duties for police, the source said at the time. He added that it was obvious that this man had his escape plan, but still nothing was done. The camera shows the day before his escape he gave away all his personal belongings, including clothes, shoes, toiletries, and snacks to fellow inmates. The man just pulled his cell and left the custody at the police without no one knowing who collected the $3 million that he had offered, or if he paid more than that. 3 men in custody after firearm seizure in Manchester. 3 men were arrested in relation to the seizure of a firearm and several rounds of ammunition on Somerset Main Road in Manchester on Wednesday, October 5th. Reports are that about 10:30 p.m., members of the Area 3 Specialized Operations Unit were conducting vehicular checkpoint operations along the main road when they signaled the driver of a Toyota Probox motor car to stop. He complied. The vehicle and its occupants were then searched, and one Timit and Western revolver loaded with 6 9mm rounds of ammunition was seized. The identities of those taken into custody are currently being withheld pending further investigations. Court told Donnelly Donaldson's police boyfriend argued over photo. Embattled Police Constable Noel Maitland, who was charged with murder and preventing the lawful burial of a corpse, reportedly told detectives that he and his presumed dead girlfriend Donnelly Donaldson had an argument at his Chelsea Manor apartment in New Kingston on July 12 before she went missing. Donaldson was reported missing on July 13 by her mother, and cops theorized that she was killed on July 12 between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Relying heavily on circumstantial evidence, detectives charged Maitland in August. During a bail hearing on Tuesday in the Supreme Court, the prosecution said Maitland had indicated in a statement that he and Donaldson argued over a photograph of his child's mother, which he had in his apartment. Though there were no eyewitnesses to a murder and a body has not yet been found, the prosecution said the absence of a body does not prevent them from ascertaining that Donaldson is dead. We've been mindful that we have not passed the threshold of a year and a day, the prosecution said. Based on the evidence, we believe that this is a strong circumstantial evidence case. While we can't prove motive, there is evidence not just from friends and family members of Miss Donaldson, but the accused man has asserted that he was involved in an intimate relationship with Miss Donaldson and another female with whom he has a child, the prosecution added. According to the prosecution, there is video evidence that coincides with accounts from Donaldson's mother, Sophia Long. There is a video evidence of the accused arriving at his Chesterman apartment after midnight on the morning of July 12, 2022. At the time, he was driving his BMW motor car, and a female is visible in the front passenger seat. This observation coincides with Ms. Long's account that it was accused man who picked up her daughter at the night of the 11th, and also coincides with the man accused account given in his witness statement that he picked her up at her home and took her to his. Based on these accounts and the video footage viewed by the neighbor and technician, the coroner is asking the court to accept that, in this stage, it was Donnelly Donaldson who accompanied the accused man to his home and arrived there in the early morning of July 12, 2022. In court on Tuesday was Maitland's father and Sophia Long, the mother of Donaldson. When the session was adjourned for lunch, Young waited on Maitland to be handcuffed in the prison's dock by police, and as he was led out of court, she followed his every move with her eyes. With tears welling in her eyes, she shook her head from left to right and told the woman who had accompanied her that she always treated him like a son. Trade Board continues to promote JTIP. The Trade Board Limited, TBL, said it continues to promote the Jamaica Trade Information Portal, JTIP, which provides exporters and importers with data on the regulatory requirements to conduct trade transactions via the Internet. On Thursday, October 6, representatives from the TBL presented the information portal to the United States Diplomatic Corps. The presentation demonstrated the trade facilitation tools that are available to assist traders and individuals within the Jamaican diaspora in conducting cross-border trade-related activities. Minister of State in the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Dr. Norman Dunn, said that he is delighted to see that the Trade Board Limited, which is an agency of my ministry, continues to promote the JTIP, and that our country is able to boast the only such platform in the English-speaking Caribbean. The JTIP provides a single, authoritative source for trade information relating to import and export regulations, requirements, and processes which businesses can easily access at any time. The portal includes information on standards, tariff, fees, device and applicable penalties, various authorizations, inspections and verifications, as well as details on trade agreements and local business opportunities. The portal also downloadable forms for application, license permits and links to regulatory and other bodies engaged in trade facilitation. Dr. Dunn said the platform presents the government's seriousness about strengthening Jamaica's trade environment, simplifying processes within an inclusive and enabling business environment, and encouraging wide interest in Jamaica as a worthwhile business destination. He added that the portal legitimizes the trade environment, promotes enhanced efficiencies and modernization, even as it affirms our commitment to the World Trade Organization's Trade Facilitation Agreement under Article 1, and emphasizes digital access to information for domestic and foreign traders. The ability of governments to seamlessly provide traders with required data is vital, and Jamaica is proud to be a frontrunner in the design and implementation of this world-class facility, JTIP, he added. Dr. Dunn pointed out that it is a useful tool in lowering trade costs as it is technologically driven. Technology enables faster and more reliable management of data across borders. It increases the speed with which transactions are conducted, and it reduces manual effort, which often carries a heavy price tag as a result of errors or incomplete service offering along the value chain, he said. The World Bank's latest Doing Business report outlined that 175 of 190 world economies have employed some of the form of electronic data interchange system in their trade operations or are in the process of doing so. These systems facilitate the quick and reliable exchange of paperless data and play a major role in speeding up customs, clearance processes and allowing documents to be shared much more efficiently while reducing cargo dwell time. As Jamaica's business ministry, we remain bullish about the creation of an even more enabling business environment for Jamaica and are benchmarking our efforts against the best of the world, Dr. Dunn said, adding that the ministry is doing its part to build and maintain a more modernized trade ecosystem in Jamaica. These advancements will broaden our footprint within traditional markets while increasing our attractiveness to new markets for the import and export of goods and services. JTIP places us in a better position to assist businesses, reduce costs, and increase output through the kinds of efficiencies it creates, giving greater incentives for business creation and expansion within the global value chain. The continued support of development partners, including our local private sector and international business communities will be crucial if we are to be successfully added. Since the portal's launch 3 years ago, some 43,237 visits have been made to the site, while 1,417 users were recorded across 179 countries as of September 2022.
Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.